Hi, it's Laura with Following the Paper Trail. Once again, got another album. I've got so many that I got to get done that I just got to crank like a crazy woman. Anyway, this is called Autumn Splendor, and it's actually going to Marionette, a piece of craft. She was my trade partner with Girls Gone Scrappy in September. Yeah, I know, it's the middle of October. Like I said, running bit behind. So anyway, I made this from one of my Autumn Splendor kits, like the name, so that's why I named the album that. And I do still have a few of the kits available, so if you like how this one came out, you can go to my Etsy store at followthepapertrail.etsy.com. So there, got my commercial out of the way. Anyway, I love the papers and the colors that are in this album. It is just yummy, yummy fall, autumn colors. It's the colors that are outside my window right now. Let me see if I can pan up so you can see outside my window. See, look at those colors. That's my window outside my scrap area. And that's what color is in this album. Oops, just that a little bit. We've got just exquisite colors. And, you know, another 6 weeks or so, it's going to be just all gray. Evergreen and gray here in the Northwest. So I love all these really luscious, yummy, just rich, vibrant colors, and that's what's kind of shown in this album. So what I've got on here is, it's got a little tag that I did some stamping on and used some ultra thick embossing enamel. Oh, I found the coolest stuff. The Beauty that comes with is called Interference Blue. Oh my goodness, it is so cool. I don't know if I can get you to, if you can see it, if I can get it in the light right. I used it on these letters. I also used it on this little stamp thing. And it kind of comes out this cool iridescent lavendery kind of color when you put it on there. Way cool. Gotta get some. So I use that on here. I'm also becoming addicted to Glimmer Mist. Oh, thank you, ladies. Stuff is just, oh, I love it. It's just really hard to find in my area. So if anybody has a good source for it, let me know. It's got a little Tim Holtz fragment with some bling on it, and then a butterfly charm. So then the flower up here. Open it up on inside. Since I love tags, it's got a lot of tags in here, and I just pulled the paper clip off of that one. This one's got a little cute paper clip with a bling leaf on it. Some of them have just some ribbon. Here's a Tim Holtz journaling spot. Here's some little punch flowers with some bling and some leaves I stamped on here. This page has a photo mat. It's got some leaves on the back and another little photo mat or journaling spot. Here's one of the chipboard swirls that came in the kit, and I just did some doodling on it and put some black dots. These were also some die cuts that were in the kit, with flowers, some bling. This page, I stamped some butterflies in the background. And then this is one of the chipboard butterflies. Oh, I love these. These are so cool. It's got a little photo mat. I left the edge of this up so Marion can just slip a photo back behind there. Then here's one of my multi-tag pockets here. I used one of the leaves that came in the kit. Journaling spot on the back. This one up here is a cute little flower journaling spot. Put little stickles, because I love my stickles. I'm not usually a sparkly girl, so I don't know why I like sparkles so much. There's another tag here. I embossed in copper. I haven't done much embossing before, so that was fun to do. A butterfly. Did some glossy accents on this bird. Here's another tag with one of the die cut leaves. This page, a bunch of tags. Here's one. It's got some cool fibers. This one's got a little flower that I put some Glimmer Mist on and a paper clip. And this one's got another one of those little leaf blings on it. Not in the light very well. Did used the die cut swirls and some flowers. I also did some doodling on here with an opaque pen. Give it a little bit more pizzazz. Here, I used some of the die cut leaves and stamped some on with a journaling spot. Now when I was working on this, I added some of these die cut leaves and I'm adding those to the kits. And those who've already received one of my kits, I'm going to mail them to you. So don't feel you're missing out because you ordered early. I just think it needed them. So here, this has got a little pocket here to slip a photo or journaling spot. This one's got a cool moth on it. A little bit of bling on that one. Here's another one with a butterfly done in that copper embossing with some lines at the bottom for journaling. Just look it out. Photo can go here. Another tag with the leaves on. I love doing tags. This is then a chipboard butterfly that I put in the kits, and then I stamped it in black and then used that interference blue beauty on it. See if I can get it in the light at all to show. It is so cool. I wish it showed up. But it's kind of iridescent. It's really neat stuff. And then I've got a little bit of bling on there. And left it over on the back so she could either journal or put a photo or something back here. Here I've got a couple of silk flowers as well as some punched flowers that I've just attached kind of randomly with a little butterfly. These kind of came out cool. I'm into punching flowers now too. Then on this page, what more tags? Here's where I also use some of that interference blue. With this, it's got all sorts of layers on it. First I painted it, and then I crackle painted it in frayed burlap, and then I put the interference blue beauty on top of it, and it came out so cool. It kind of came out this cool dusty purple that's on this paper. And then I did the same thing on this, whoops, out of the light, on this Prima flower, and then it's got a punch flower in the middle of it. But it gave it that kind of cool lavender color, and I just love it. So there's that tag. Here's a tag with some of the fibers, and a button, another tag with some fibers. I like foofy fibers. And then another tag. And then on this page, I just used some of the triangles that I cut off. And she could put a photo here. Another one of those chipboard swirls and the die cuts. Again, I did a little doodling on it. And then another flower. The back, I still have to put who it's to and who it's from. But I'm real pleased with how this came out. If you have any questions about how the shape worked out, I used the 6x6 squares. And rather than just keeping them square, what I did is I just took one, every other one, and turned it. So it's kind of a star shape. And then I just lopped off one corner, the corner that I bind. So it kind of gave you a star shape. And so those corners show through as you're flipping. So you can see what's back behind. So I'm just really pleased with how this came out, and I hope Marion likes it. As I said, I love these colors. I love autumn. It's definitely my favorite time of year. So anyway, that's Autumn Splendor. And as I said, I do have a few of these kits still available if you want to go to my Etsy store at followthepapertrail.etsy.com. Got to put a commercial in at the end too. So I know everybody and their brother out there is doing mini kits right now. So anyway, lots to choose from. So, but this will be on its way to Marion here by tomorrow probably. And so once again, thank you all for watching. And also thank you always for all your really, really kind comments. I get some of the most wonderful comments. I wish I could answer each and every one of you. But oh my goodness. I've only been doing this for 2 months and I have 500 subscribers already. So I am blown away. And I wish I could answer each and every little question or each and every comment, and know in my heart that they're all appreciated. And in my head I do answer you. There's no way I have enough time to answer every one of them. So thank you for all your kind comments. And we'll see you again soon.